Hello everyone, today I will show you how to install and run Airflow on the Windows machine. So this is the Airflow. This is my first Airflow DAG. So I will show you how to run, how to install and run, and help you to create your first Airflow DAG. And this video will be limited around to the basics, very basic and very basic installation. So let's start. So you need to follow my slide. I will share one PPT. You need to follow my slide and do these steps which I will show you, and it will be helpful for you to install and run your first Airflow DAG. So let me open my PPT first. Okay, guys, let's start. And, okay, so let's start. So prerequisite will be we will cover the prerequisite of to set up Airflow and step how to set up an Airflow, how to create your first Airflow DAG. Let's start. So why we need Airflow? Because it is mostly used in the IT world. To basically they are using to transfer big data from their operational use to the data warehouse. That is a major use and widely used and this is in demand right now and very helpful in migrating data from the operational data to data warehouse. So it's used to build data pipelines. So we need to it allow us to create several components, Python components, and various SSH components, and then they can be work together in a sequential manner and do certain things. And so these are very good, useful tool in IT world or to make set pipelines and to do you whatever as per the use case, do whatever we want. So we used to transfer operation data to data warehouse. As so data is increasing day by day. So big data demand of big data also and the airflow also increases. So let's move to the next slide. So prerequisite will be you should require at least 8 GB of RAM. If you have 4 GB of RAM, then it will be like very your system may hang. So please maintain at least 8 GB of RAM before installing. So and it will work on the Windows 10 or above, and we should have Python installed and Docker. So let's start. So what we need to do for to set up the Airflow on the Windows machine. So first of all, we need to download Docker. Community edition will be fine. Any community edition for Docker. Then we need to Windows support for Linux. We need to update this in our Windows CMD PowerShell to allow the Linux support in the Windows because Airflow runs on the Linux machine. And then after this running this command, we need to restart your machine. Sorry for this typo. So it will be like restart your system. So first of all, we need to go to the Airflow, this Apache Airflow link, and follow these steps mentioned there. And it will be. So let's open this link. I have already opened link in my browser. I will show you. So this is my Airflow DAG. So this is the Airflow link which I mentioned. So you need to download Airflow Docker first, as I mentioned. It will redirect to this page, and there is a Windows support and Docker desktop for the Windows. So we need to take this and start the installation, which is a very basic installation. Which it will just we need to download and run. It will be done for the Docker, and you will already have the Python. If not, please download Python also. And then after Docker installation, we need to download this image of Airflow of the Docker. So first of all, you need to create a folder where you need to install Airflow and download this YAML. So similarly, like I have created one Airflow folder, you can also create one Airflow folder under this. We need to create this folder. I will show you how to create these folders. You can manually create or you can use a command which I will show you. So if you run this this command on your C and your this CMD. If you create after creating the airflow folder, you need to type a CMD here. Type CMD and copy this command, and you need to run. You need to copy and run this. So what it will do? It will download this YAML, and how it looks like I will show you quickly. So this is how it looks. So it will give you the all the picture of the airflow that it installed. So we have like Postgres, all this dependent things which Airflow runs on. So there's a lot of things we can cover it in detail in the later. So let's move forward to the installation. So let me go back to the slide. Now you have created a folder, so that is done. So we have to run this command md make directory tags logs plugins. So it will be like dot. I have mistakenly put. So it will be like I will show you how what is this command, and it will create these three folders. Then I will show you how it looks. Um, So it, we need to run this command like dot slash dot slash then dot slash. It will create those three folder under Airflow folder. I will show you how they have. Uh, so if we go to this window, so this mkdir doesn't work on Windows. So for the command which I've shown you, you can use as it is, or you can create these folders manually. And let's move to the next step in the slide. So after that, running the making these directories in a folder, we need to run a echo folder. So what it will do, it will create .env file which is required by the Airflow to run, and I will show you how it looks like. So if I go in this, so it will, if you run that command in the Airflow window, it will create this file, and it will mention this property in that file. And then we need to, we have already ran this command in the YAML. So in the Airflow folder, it will download the YAML. Let's move forward. To run Airflow Dan, so after running that, after doing those steps, we need to run this command docker compose up uh, Airflow unit. I will show you in the Airflow link. Set the Airflow link. So it will show you. It will what it will do. It will set up that Airflow and set up the Airflow user ID and password. So we need to run this command on CMD. The in the same location we run in the command. So like this, you can run. You can run this command. It will it's download the Airflow, set up and run. So let's move. So after the installation, we need to open this local here or state be local host area. That will be there you will see the Airflow UI. So I will show you how it looks like. And now the next step is how to create your DAG and new pipelines. You can shut down the Airflow by using Docker Compose down. You can again start your Airflow using Docker Compose up in the same Airflow folder. And that's all. Like, I will show you how this link look like, and I will show you how I can start that Airflow. So if you run that localhost 8080 colon 8080, it will look like this. Let me show you how my Windows, how my first DAG looks like. So this is my first DAG. I have created this DAG. Let me show you on the listing screen how where it is. Control F. So this is my first DAG. Let me reopen one more tab. Let me rerun. I have stopped my Airflow right now due to resource constraint of my system, which is 8 GB. It takes lots of memory and CPU. Let me try to rerun Docker Compose up on my window. Again, Docker Compose up. So let me start. It will restart that Airflow. This is how it restart. It will take 1 or 2 minutes to restart Airflow. Let me close this slide now. They no longer use because of resource constraint. In the meanwhile, let me show you how they consuming the resources on the system. If you see the memory is like giving and CPU is almost tiny memory, so please maintain at least 8 GB. It is very high resource consuming process. So as you can see, Airflow is started. It will show in my CMD. Let me open one window. So localhost 8080 and it is coming up. Maybe due to very huge resource, very high resource utilization. It's taking time, but this is that's how it looks when we load. Oh, I have reloaded it again. Yeah, if you it will prompt after you start, it will prompt you the this login password. So Airflow is your default user ID and password. Here you need to type Airflow and then sign in. It will give you directly to your this home screen. And if I show you my first tag here, which I created, this is my first tag. Let me unpause it quickly. Graph view. Let me unpause it. I schedule it in every minute. Let me show you how it runs. I have unpaused it. It will show you running. Yeah, you see it quickly. It has quickly is completed first or second step very quickly. So it is running in every minute. Like I have set the schedule. So let me show you the pipe how to create the DAG. Let me done. Let me shut down this Airflow right now and show you how to create a DAG. Docker compose. It will shut down my Airflow instance quickly. As you can see, I have just started. It may not come up now. Yeah, see. So that's how Airflow works. So let me show you how to create your first DAG. So whenever we want to create DAG, we need to create one Python file in the DAX directory that we have created like this. I'll show you how it looks like, how to create our first DAG quickly. So this is how that I created a basic DAG. This is a basic initial properties we need to give to the DAG whenever we want to create. So these are initial properties. Owner, airflow depends on past. It depending on past? No. Start date, whenever we want to start, how many retries that DAG fields want. I have initialized a DAG with this DAG default DAG property. Default DAG so default DAG and catch up false. If like if you are running your DAG from the past, it will catch up from the so we don't need to it may end up running DAG very frequently. I've set it into a cron expression as star 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 because yes, I want to show you that it is running it every minute. You can schedule it daily basis and whatever way you want. I have created on two Python tasks for Python function basic drawing one is printing, just printing nothing. Task 2 and task 3. And basic two Python operator and one dummy task that Airflow allows. You can create any dummy task and just name it task one and give the tag name where it will be placed. And this is Python 1 operator, Python 2 task 2. This is task 2 and I'm calling this Python 2 function 2 from from task 3. I'm calling this Python task 3 function, which is nothing printing this. And if similarly, how we need to connect these DAGs. So how our info understand which task is dependent on this and what is the sequence. So we are running dummy task first, and the Python task one and the Python one. This is how it is running. So I'll show you. So after creating this file, you need to keep in your DAG folder and restart your Airflow, and it will be spawn up like showing you the your first DAG. And for the files and this configuration which I'm using, I will share in the description, and I will try to upload in the Git so that it is accessible to you guys. So I'm ending this video, so it might have become a little long. So let me know if you guys face any problem. I will try to help. And that's all from this video. So let's end it.